If you're always feeling tired, even after you've just woken up from the night and you can't shake cravings, that's cortisol and blood sugar. And I want you to listen up because I'm going to give you some tips to manage that naturally. Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Creamer. I'm a naturopathic doctor, and I help you build your health more naturally. You can visit my website. The link will be over here in the comments and book a session with me, shop our apothecary. But all we do is natural health and holistic well-being. So today I want to give you 3 tips when you always have this tired feeling, low energy, can't shake those cravings. It seems like it's the only thing that's bringing you comfort. Listen up. These are 3 very important tips that you can do right now that will help bust through some of that problem. So, number 1, we need to be eating a protein-rich breakfast. I'm talking eggs, avocados, chia seeds. We want protein with every single meal, but we want to start our mornings with protein. Okay, those eggs are super important. What this is going to do is stabilize that blood sugar and it's going to help your adrenals feel safe. Now, what a wonderful way to spend your morning before you start your stressful day by honoring those adrenals that trigger that stress syndrome, and then that leads to the exhaustion, right? So, what that means later on in the day when stress has peaked for you, no more energy crashes, no more mid morning cortisol spikes where you're starting those cravings at 10, 11 a.m. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, we have to practice grounding. Go outside in the sunlight, do some gentle movement, walk barefoot on some chemical-free grass, and connect to nature. What this does is actually lowers cortisol and it improves your insulin sensitivity. Nature is free medicine, and you're not going to get anything better than that. Now, number 3, I want you to start taking some slow, deep breathing throughout your day. Whenever you start to feel that trigger, and sometimes we can be so used to stress that we don't even realize we're triggering anymore. So in those situations, I tell my clients, schedule a quick little breathing every 30 minutes. You just stop what you're doing, you take a few deep breaths, and then you continue what you were doing. Over time, what this does is calms the nervous system, okay? Because you cannot burn fat and you cannot balance blood sugar when you're in that fight or flight mode. So we have to stop and breathe. Now, once you kind of start getting used to that and you can feel the triggers of stress happening, then you can move from the scheduled breathing, right, into when it triggers. But again, some of us are so stressed, we don't even realize it. So having that scheduled time that you just every 30 minutes, I got to stop for a couple minutes and breathe, that helps to build that back into the nervous system. So you recognize stress triggers and it provides that nervous system support so that you can start returning back to where you need to actually be feeling. Because I promise we're not built to be on stress level 10 all the time. Now, balancing your cortisol, balancing your blood sugar, that's where health starts, right? That's where, we're in these high stressful situations and we can't seem to also balance our health goals. This is where we start, right? And it's not a big diet, it's not massive changes. These are small little things we can do on top of stress to just build in those little supports that we need until we can build more into our routines. So for more, go ahead and reach out to me, but tell me how you're balancing your stress today.